Good evening and welcome to the Olathe District Activity Center. Tonight's Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. It's Kansas Class 6A State Sectionals as you got the 6th seed of Blue Valley on the road taking on the 2 seed of Olathe North. Hi everybody, Kevin Weig, Johnny Beck, Bethany Bowman with her interviews and commentary. This is the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum News. And Johnny, well, these teams have a lot of experience in the state playoffs, 14 state titles between these two teams. And we've got a Blue Valley defense that got a shutout win last week, but they're taking on a very fast Olathe North team.
Yeah, it's a Blue Valley team that's playing their best football the last half of the season. Big win last week, like you said, with the shutout, but this Olathe North team, it's going to be a different matchup for them as they bring a lot of speed and a lot of athleticism.
Time now for the Hy-Vee player profile, and Martel Buchanan leads this defense. He's a safety, he's kind of a hybrid player, also a linebacker.
Yeah, he's going to be a two-way player tonight. He's going to get some carries as well in the backfield. He's a Kent State commit, so he'll be going to play Division I football next year. He's a fast guy. He's going to be running track this spring as well.
Running the football for the Eagles will be T.J. Porter.
And this guy has over 1,100 yards on the season, averages over 8 yards per carry, 20 touchdowns. Anytime this guy touches the ball, he's electric.
It's the state quarterfinals in Class 6A. It's the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. And we're back with the opening kickoff right after this.
Gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck.
45 degrees, clear night, limited wind, and the coin toss has already been held. Phil Lombardi is your referee in charge tonight. Olathe North won the opening coin toss, deferred their option to the second half. They are 9-1. They tied with Gardner Edgerton for the conference championship of the Sunflower in 2023. There's Alan Terrell. He's the head coach of Blue Valley in his 7th year. They went 6-4 thus far and 2-4 in the tough EKL, but they're on a roll right now. They've won 4 of the last 5, including 3 in a row, as they shut out at Seaback Olathe East, which was the 3 seed in last week's game. Olathe North beating Blue Valley West in a higher scoring game, 35-14. And that was a big win for the Eagles because it was Blue Valley West who eliminated them last year in the state playoffs. So, and there is their head coach, Chris McCartney. He's in his 9th year, 28th year, believe it or not, at Olathe North. He was the coach of the year last year in the Sunflower League for 2022. And longtime assistant with Gene Weir, Coach McCall, and Coach Flood. He's an Olathe North lifer. Martel Buchanan, deep back for the kick. Brent Skoma, also John Price back there. Price, their leading rusher. Guy that had 100 total yards, 2 touchdowns in that second half. And we are ready for state sectionals for Class 6A. If you're wondering, sectionals, that is the state quarterfinals. 8 teams left, as an up man will take this at the 25-yard line for the Blue Valley Tigers. 4 teams left in the East bracket. And you got Blue Valley Northwest and Gardner Edgerton to play the winner of this game. And then 4 teams on the west side of the bracket. As we get our first look at the Blue Valley offense, Chris Aiello, junior quarterback, will run things. Number 12 there, pro-style quarterback. More of a passer, not much of a runner. Completes 54% of his passes, 7 TDs, 6 INTs. Mentioned John Price is their leading rusher. Leading receiver, Grady Westfall up front. Sims, Claypool, Faagutu, Woods, and Blandy. Veet will be their tight end. Here we go. And a pass to start the game, and it's caught. Grady Westfall into the secondary, breaking free. And he'll get in for a touchdown, just like that. 66 quick yards from Aiello to Grady Westfall. And the Tigers strike first on the road.
Yeah, play action from Blue Valley to start the game out, kind of sucked those Olathe North defenders closer to the line of scrimmage. Just a quick slant pass. Hard to tell if that cornerback fell on the route or just missed the tackle, but Westfall takes it the rest of the way, and what a huge start for Blue Valley.
5th receiving touchdown of the year, 8th touchdown pass as McGuire Richmond tacks on the PAT. And if you're a road team in the state quarterfinals, this is the way you want to start, Johnny.
Yeah, as we take a look at this play, it's just a simple pitch and catch here, and it looked like the under receiver might have had a chance to make a play, but Westfall able to catch that ball in stride. And if you're looking to start the game off with some fireworks, what better way than the first offensive play of the game, scoring a touchdown.
Grady Westfall headed to Texas A&M as a college pitcher. They say he's the most improved player on their offense. And here's a guy, you know, he throws the ball as a pitcher in the low 90s, still playing football and doing well as we send it down for our first check-in with Bethany Bowman.
Thanks, guys. As you started to say, Kevin, you know, Grady's first sport, I would say, is not even football. He's heading to Texas A&M to play collegiate baseball for the Aggies. And Coach Terrell told me that, you know, for Grady, there's a lot of talented receivers in the EKL, and he might not even get as many looks or as much credit as some of those guys because they do hand the ball over to John Price so much. But Grady, as you saw, such a talented receiver and can really start off a game strong with a play like that.
And this kick will get into the end zone for a touchback. Thanks, Bethany. And we'll have a 1st and 10 from the 20. And now we'll get the Olathe North Eagles' first touches of the game. Jamo Sarver, the junior quarterback. He's a baseball standout as well. He is number 12 there. And TJ Porter will be their leading rusher. Leading receivers, Aiden Bruce, front line. Hales headed to Colorado State at left tackle. Spencer, Pride, Alamari, and Enright. Their tight end is Valdez. There's the number, 69%. This is a throwing Olathe North team. Let me say, wait a minute. They're throwing it a lot? Not really. 40% is Porter with the run, and he's tackled from behind. Dawson Merritt. And Dawson Merritt, his father, Dave, is the Chiefs secondary coach. And he's got to like his son in action here as he's on a bye week with the Chiefs, week 10 in the NFL. And sure he's here enjoying watching his son, Dawson, who's one of their better defenders, an outside linebacker for this tough defense, only giving up 16.5 points per game. Here's Porter again, a little shake and bake, and Martel Buchanan helped out by Richmond, able to corral him, and now it's going to be 3rd down and long as he got it back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd down and 10 facing this Olathe North offense.
Yeah, and this Blue Valley defense, they're fired up. Their offense goes out, puts points on the board. These guys are trying to pitch a shutout like they did last week, and they're coming out playing with their hats on fire.
Play action, Sarver getting away from Stuvey. Now gonna tuck and run, but not for much as he's taken down by Richmond. After a short gain, it'll be a 3 and out for the Eagles as you take a look at McGuire Richmond, the junior bandit linebacker and the leading tackler for this Blue Valley Tiger defense with 106 total tackles.
Yeah, and these guys are physical, they're smart, they're very well coached, and right there you see McGuire just doing a good job of spying the quarterback, not allowing him to get upfield, forcing Olathe North into a punting situation.
And the punt is blocked. And Blue Valley will clear the area, and it's touchdown inside the 40-yard line. What a start for Blue Valley as they get a long touchdown pass and then get a blocked punt on Olathe North. Let's see who comes in and blocks this here. It's Richmond right up the middle. The linebacker, and Sarver, the quarterback, just hit it right into his arm there. He stuck out his arm and got a piece of it. Got a little bit of yardage on that, but not much, Johnny. Short field, I spotted officially at the 39-yard line for Blue Valley, plus side of the field. As Aiello and Price in the backfield line up in the pistol formation. 3 receivers to the left. Quick pass knocked down at the line. And I think that was Yarnell, the big defensive end for the Eagles. Number 58 there.
Well, and if, you know, Blue Valley's going to try and get rid of that football quick. You're not going to be able to get to the quarterback, so next best thing to do is just get those hands up. Obviously right there disrupting the pass play for Olathe North.
Yarnell leads them in sacks. Gunderson is their leading tackler. And Jalen Watson has 2 interceptions in the secondary. As now John Price is blown up. Boy, that was Gunderson. We just mentioned him as the leading tackler. His brother was the leading tackler last year. This is little brother Nate after Alex was there. And wow, he's an aggressive player. Also tied for the lead in tackles for a loss. He'll get one here.
Yeah, you see him just shoot the gap there. Taking John Price down in the backfield for a big tackle for loss, leaving the loss of 2 there.
3rd down and 12. And the slant low and incomplete. Hopper, the intended target, as there's a flag down. Jalen Watson, the basketball star turned football player, in coverage for Olathe North.
Pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Results in a first down.
I thought the ball was either tipped or just thrown low. I'm not sure that ball was catchable, but hard to tell.
15-yard walk-off. Place the ball down at the...
Well, that's a clean throw.
It's going to be 1st and 10 now.
That was Hopper trying to go down low to get it. Watson apparently called for the penalty. First down via the penalty for the Blue Valley Tigers, as they'll have it at the 26-yard line of the Eagles. Already got a 66-yard touchdown pass, trying to get more points after a punt block. Here's Price on a cutback and another cutback. Price still on his feet, finally ridden out of bounds near the first down stake. John Price headed to Kansas State, averages 5.2 yards per carry, and this is a good vision run here.
Yeah, and this is what he's really good at, is staying patient and trying to break it to the outside, as you see, picking up those extra yards. Getting close to a first down there. He's going to be about a yard short, but tough physical runner, but also has that speed to get to the outside and turn it upfield.
2nd down and short. Play action. Fade pass to the back of the end zone, and Hopper was the target again. He hit the deck, and no flags this time, as like he had contact with the defensive back that time, Kelvin Parker.
Yeah, I think both guys just being aggressive here. You see that ball going up. See a little bit of hand fighting there, but good no call there by the referees. You see the wide receiver kind of trying to push off a little bit, but you'll take that.
So Olathe North defense, 22 takeaways in 10 games, only giving up 18 points per game. Coach McCartney is their coordinator. Nice spin move, but it doesn't fool Gunderson, the Mike linebacker for the Eagles. It's going to be now 4th down. They still need a yard.
Yeah, it looked initially like he was going to pick up that first down, but great tackle there. So all you're trying to do is trip him up a little bit, and he falls, looks like just right at the line of scrimmage, maybe just behind. So Blue Valley's going to come out here. And
McGuire Richmond 6 for 9 on the year along the 50. So this well within his range. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Aiello the holder. And Cornett is the snapper, and it is up and through. So a 10-0 start for Blue Valley on the road, as that's the 7th field goal make for McGuire Richmond, who's Blue Valley's leading tackler on the year. But shows a strong leg. And, well, the Blue Valley fans got to love this start by their team on the road. Right now, I think more concerning for the youth over there is trying to stay warm. It's a chilly night here in Olathe, as we're in the low 40s. But overall, pretty good night. The wind not blowing too much. As here comes Richmond out for the ensuing kickoff.
From consultation and design to implementation, optimization, and ongoing management.
These teams have met several times. Olathe North has won the last 2 straight in 2019 and 2020, and the Eagles have won 5 of 8.
Backs receive for Olathe North. Will be number 5.
Coach Terrell, a lot of respect for the Olathe North program and what they do, and their coaching staff does. He said they got speed on both sides of the ball, and they really coordinate their talent to their scheme. As here's Richmond's kick away, and it'll be returned from the 1-yard line. Running to the edge, and a nice return for Olathe North. As that it was Cole Smither. He's one of their top wide receivers with a nice return. And now the Eagles, after giving up a big play and then a punt block.
There is a flag down.
There is a flag on the play.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the receiving team. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Olathe North.
Well, one of the keys for Coach McCartney, he said we gotta keep the penalties down. We've been doing a better job, but that's another 15-yard job against the Eagles' special teams.
Ball will be placed at the 18-yard line, which will be 1st and 10 now for Olathe North.
So after the nice return, the Eagles will have to start inside their own 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Porter. Maybe a yard to the 19-yard line. As Stuvey there. We got Stuvey on the defensive line. Pombo and Brown. We got the linebackers of Buchanan, Merritt, Richmond, and Cornett. Secondary of Dennis, Lonergan, Carswell, and Hutton. This defense has been stout. Sarver hit as he throws, and the pass sails incomplete. As he was looking, it looks like down the field for Bruce, but he took a tremendous shot as he delivered this football.
Yeah, you see the rollout here, and see Stuvey chasing on the backside, and then Dawson Merritt comes and delivers a good hit, legal hit, but gonna leave a mark there for a couple plays. Good to see the QB get up after that one.
Merritt leads the team in quarterback hurries. Pass thrown, complete. First down and more for the Eagles as they find their tight end, Valdez, for the first down catch. Vincent Valdez, his 11th catch of the year. And that was an important play for Olathe North. Trying to avoid another 3 and out.
Yeah, you just took the words right out of my mouth. When Olathe North needed a big pickup on 3rd down, able to get that delivery. And
16-yard pass and catch for Valdez as they go a screen pass to Porter out of the backfield. He only got a couple of yards. Buchanan right there, and Olathe North wants to play fast as they're going no huddle. David Blazovic, former quarterback of Olathe North, is their head coach. Stuvey, the stop on Porter as he got it to the 40-yard line and gain of 1. Porter's missed a couple of games, including the one loss that they took on the road at Gardner-Edgerton. He suited up but did not play in that game. Aiden Bruce filled in for him. Still 23 touchdowns on the year in limited action. Here's Sarver over the middle, incomplete at midfield as couldn't connect there with the receiver. And that is a fellow quarterback in Miller Jones, the junior.
yeah, good coverage across the field there, and not a lot of not a big window to throw the ball in there, but still threw it, hit him in his hands. Like to see that receiver bring that down.
Well, now it's 4th down, and they're lining up like they're going to go for it. But now remember, Sarver is their punter. He got his last one blocked. Miller Jones is a transfer from Blue Valley North, so he knows these Blue Valley Tigers pretty well. Lonergan fading back, calling for a fair catch, and then he takes off. And you're hearing grumbling in the press box. They want a penalty flag. 45-yard punt, so Sarver with a good one. Good catch by Lonergan. Did you see a fair catch? I thought he threw up his arm there. Okay, and then Yeah, you're not supposed to take off after that. That's what all the grumbling in the press box from the Olathe North side.
Yeah, it's typically a delay of game.
The official right there saying, yep. So it'll be Blue Valley football as they'll take over at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Long touchdown pass and a long field goal. Here's John Price. Not much running room, flag down on the play as well.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty,
Boy,
first down.
I'll tell you what, Olathe North is shooting themselves in the foot with 15-yard penalties, and this was a point of interest for this team, and that's 3 of them thus far.
Yeah, you see Olathe North's got him stuffed, and
that was Gunderson.
Yeah, you got to be careful putting that hand in there like that, especially up around the helmet.
So the 15-yard walk-off gets them out of a hole. They're up to the 29. It'll be 1st and 10. Aiello, fade down the sideline, incomplete. Coverage was good. Receiver this time was the other Westfall. You've got Grady, who scored the touchdown. This is his baby brother, a freshman, Grant Westfall. Looks like a future star for the Tigers, and also a baseball player as well. But the coverage by Watson was excellent. 2nd down and 10.
You see this Blue Valley offense really taking it to the air in this first quarter.
Play action again, and the slant. That's the play they started the game with. And it goes off Westfall's hands. The other Westfall, this is the older brother Grady. And the coverage good by Jeremiah Rhodes for Olathe North.
Yeah, it looks like Blue Valley's just trying to spread it out a little bit. And as you see, they've got the slant routes working today. And pretty decent coverage over the top there. And looks very similar to the touchdown throw that we saw in the first offensive play of the game for Blue Valley, but leaving themselves a long 3rd down and 10 here.
Aiello has time, and again, receivers can't hang on as this one off the freshman's hands. He let that one get in on his body there. Grant couldn't hang on. Incomplete, and it'll be punting time for Blue Valley, but this one got into his chest area.
Yeah, great route. He knew where the sticks were. Oh, that ball was tipped, so kind of threw the timing off. Hard to tell. It looked like it was Hopper coming around or coming over the middle and just tipped that ball enough to where it just threw the timing off.
Richmond is also the punter for this team. Averages about 30 yards per punt. And this one will take a Olathe North roll and get down near the 49-yard line. Only 20 yards on the punt. And a short field now for Olathe North, trailing 10-0 here. 5.5 to go in your first quarter. The winner to play either Blue Valley Northwest or Gardner Edgerton. And both these teams have suffered losses. Blue Valley in week 3 lost at Blue Valley Northwest. And of course, Olathe North gave Gardner Edgerton all they wanted, but lost 21-14 in week 5. They haven't lost since. They won 5 in a row, but trailing 10-0 here in the first quarter. Porter. Hard run up the middle for a short gain. And Richmond there involved in the stop. Linebackers make a lot of stops. Cornett, Richmond, Buchanan.
Yeah, you see Porter able to get to that second level, just not able to wiggle out of those tackles. It's another good tackle by Richmond.
Quarterback read option, and the ball is punch free, but it goes out of bounds. So a fortunate bounce for the Olathe North offense there, as Richmond with a hard hit on Sarver, and the ball shot out, but shot out of bounds in the Eagles bench area.
Yeah, you saw it was almost like he was trying to punch that ball out. Did a great job there of keeping his eye on that ball, and that was almost a big turnover for this Blue Valley defense.
3rd down and long. Deep middle pass, and a leaping catch is made inside the 15-yard line. What a play. Cole Smither, the junior, and the Eagles convert 3rd down and long, and now they're in the red zone. 35 yards on the completion as Smither climbed the ladder and makes the catch for the Eagles.
Yeah, he knew he was going to take a little bit of a hit there, but able to go and high point that ball, secure that catch all the way down to the ground. That's a heck of a pickup there for Olathe North.
He's a high jumper himself, so no problem getting up in the air as this is a running play for Aiden Bruce.
You see Sarver just being able to step up and deliver a good ball over the top.
2nd down and 9 now for the Eagles.
You see that right there, going up and getting the football.
Second down and 9. Just a little secondary quarterback action. You got Miller Jones, doesn't get too many snaps at the quarterback spot, but he got it there and ran it for a decent gain to leave him 3rd down and manageable. Miller Jones, the transfer from Blue Valley North. Kind of an athletic kid. They can use him as a wide receiver, a DB, play some quarterback, and now flags fly as
Flags before the snap.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
penalties hurting the Eagles in the first quarter. Early movement by the guards in their pulling action.
Third down and 9 now.
Now it's goes from 3rd and 5 to 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. J-Mo Sarver back in. He'll throw. Completes the pass. But the knee went down for the tight end Valdez. He doesn't think so. But he's going to be stopped officially. They'll spot him at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a 4th down situation here.
Make it the 12 is where they're saying is. He's saying my knee didn't go down. I don't think his knee went down, but they'll spot it at the 12. The line to gain is the 4-yard line. And Sarver throwing, and the pass is caught, but not enough for a first down. As making the catch is Miller Jones.
It's going to be close.
Well, let's see here.
I think they're going to mark him about a half-yard short. But
I thought he was a little bit short, but yep, they're going to be a little bit short. Ball over on downs. Blue Valley gets the stop in the red zone.
It's going to be 1st and 10 now for Blue Valley.
Sarver does a good job of buying time, and great tackle there.
That was McGuire Richmond.
Yeah, that is a heck of a stop right there. Miller Jones runs a good route, secures the ball, but McGuire, right when that ball gets there, he's making the tackle and doesn't allow Jones to pick up any extra yards there.
Big hit by Richmond, and Aiello and the offense back out as they'll start deep in their own territory as they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line. Again, they slant, Hopper the catch, and Kelvin Parker was on him like a cheap suit there as Hopper able to hang on despite the great coverage there by Parker.
And again, good throw by Aiello, who, again, a lot of hands in his face, but able to find that throwing angle, and that small window kind of gives them a little bit of breathing room outside of their end zone.
2nd down, Price running short side, and flags are down as Trevor Vasquez, the Rover, ran Price out. Let's see what the flag's all about.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
And
15-yard
Olathe
penalty.
North now
Results in
has
first down.
4 15-yard penalties here in the first quarter. And you know that guy's not happy about it.
You see Price here just getting to the outside. Must have happened with that left hand right at the initial contact point, but
So again, the penalty gets them out of a hole. Out to the 25, 1st and 10. Price in the backfield. Price secured quickly. Gunderson. He's like, you think Gunderson, think McGuire Richmond. Those two guys, very similar styles, very aggressive, hard tackling linebackers for each team.
yeah, Gunderson had a heck of a game earlier when we covered that Gardner-Olathe North game. You know, he might not be the biggest guy, might not be the fastest guy, but really knows how to play that linebacker position downhill. Always seems to be around the ball.
Like before the game, he was one of the guys addressing the team and gave a player speech early on. Pass to the sideline, caught, and that is Westfall with the catch. And that is Grady, the senior. Boy, he's had the touchdown earlier, 66 yards. Good hands on the Olathe North sideline there as the coverage was tight. It's going to be 3rd down and short, Blue Valley. Late stages, first quarter. 6A state sectionals or state quarterfinals. As there's only 8 teams left now in Kansas Class 6A. Line to gain the 35. Price. 1st down and more as he stumbled. He got tripped up. Nice shoelace tackle there by the Eagles, or Price may have gone for a big gainer on that 3rd down and short.
Yeah, good job up front on that left side for Blue Valley. See that center pull a little bit. You got Claypool out there doing a good job, and needed a yard, and they were able to pick up about 4.
Yeah, that was Gunderson. Just got a shoelace tackle there, or could have gone a long way. Here's Price again. Price, short pickup. Vasquez involved in the stop, the rover man. Kind of a hybrid player. He's a twin. You got Jacob and Trevor. They're identical twins. Jacob is the Sam linebacker. Trevor is the rover. And coach says they're playing well for this defense for the Eagles. Second down and 8. Aiello. Time to throw, and the pass incomplete. Just a little bit behind his tight end, Cooper Veet, incomplete. Veet, 6'2", 200-pound senior. Has double figures catches on the year, so they do throw to their tight end, Blue Valley. Looks like the last play of the first quarter, Blue Valley. Long touchdown pass to Westfall to start the game. And then they got a 34-yard field goal by Richmond. Third down and long. Aiello, plenty of time, and completes it for a 1st down. As Westfall coming back and showing great hands. Will move the chains, but will move them in the second quarter. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum News. Ready for the start of the second quarter. Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week. Kevin White, Bethany Bowman, and Johnny Beck, and our entire Spectrum News crew at ODAC. And a little bit of a surprise here, Johnny. The 6th seed is leading at the end of 1 over the 2 seed. But penalties killing the Olathe North side. And Blue Valley got a big play and a field goal. Then they go to Westfall again. He can't hang on. Incomplete. As coverage there by Watson. Watson, the star basketball player for the Eagles during the winter months. Their go-to guy is number 15, and we saw him with a big play to start the ball game, 66 yards. Got Blue Valley on the scoreboard first.
Well, he's the perfect target for these slant routes. He's a big guy. He's got really good hands. You see him there, able to get position on the inside.
2nd down and 10. Price in the backfield. There's John. Not much doing. Tripped up on the play by the other Vasquez twin. We've seen Trevor. This is Jacob. He's the Sam linebacker. One of those leading players for tackles for a loss. Now 3rd down and long, facing the Blue Valley Tigers out of the EKL, the number 6 seed.
You've got Westfall lined up at the bottom of your screen here. See if they continue to throw his way.
Rolling that way and throwing, and it is. Grady Westfall, 1st down and more. Yards after the catch for the big wide receiver. He's inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal near the 6-yard line. 38 yards on the play, and it's a big connection. Aiello to Westfall again.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to Aiello, able to set those feet and throw a strike. Westfall runs a good route, able to get that defensive back kind of off balance, and then shows a little bit of speed there getting across the field. Picking up those tough yards to finish the catch.
And the Blue Valley student section loving things in their camo gear, as it'll be 1st and goal now from the 6-yard line. Whistles prior to the snap. And looks like a delay of game penalty coming up on Blue Valley.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
You got to get that timeout called. It's a costly 5 yards now.
Yep, that moves them outside the 10-yard line. That is a tough penalty after a big play of 38 yards, and you got the play clock staring you right in the face if you're the quarterback. Pistol formation, give it off to Price, trying to get to the edge with his great speed, and he breaks free and gets in. It just opened up. Now there is a flag down. Hold the phone. Seen a lot of flags tonight. A lot of them on Olathe North, but this one looks to be on Blue Valley.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still 1st down.
Indication is holding against Blue Valley. They'll have a 10-yard walk-off. Ball will be placed.
You see Price do a good job of getting past that first tackler, but
look like Hinman, 78 there, kind of, well,
First down and goal.
one of the inner guys on the offensive line got penalized. Alan Terrell, a former offensive lineman himself at K-State. And now his team backed outside the red zone, back to the 21-yard line. They'll throw, middle, complete, and it's a catch down near the 1-yard line. Cooper Veet, the tight end, with a nice catch. And Blue Valley overcomes the penalties with a long pass to their tight end, Cooper Veet.
yeah, just running down the middle of the field. Aiello throws a strike again. Seen him throw some really good balls tonight, making sure that he's finding his guys in stride right there. Kind of erases both penalties.
Yeah, it's a 20-yard pass. So now the 2nd down, goal to go, and wow. Got some, yeah. Well,
Dead ball.
Get in the red zone, and Blue Valley is
5-yard
now
penalty.
getting all the penalty
Still 2nd
flags
down.
thrown on them.
Ball start is indication against Blue Valley.
Sometimes you get a little antsy close to the goal line there, and
Ball will be placed at the 6-yard
make sure that
line.
wait for that ball to get snapped.
Play 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, after no penalties in the first quarter, we've racked up 3 here, but
Looked like the right tackle, the sophomore Blandy, the early movement. Yep. Just a little flinch. Now from the 6-yard line, this is Martel Buchanan. It opens up, and he'll get a 6-yard rushing touchdown. And Blue Valley, 16-0 start on the road at ODAC against the 2 seed of Olathe North.
Yeah, not a bad guy to have as your backup running back. As you see the speed there, just one counter step to the left, and guys on the right side of that offensive line do a good job of sealing. Buchanan able to find the end zone.
Richmond, 1 for 1 on PATs. Hooks this one through the uprights. And what a start for the number 6 seed, Blue Valley, on the road.
Yeah, so Blue Valley able to erase the 3 penalties inside the 10-yard line, as you see Buchanan. 6-yard touchdown run here to cap off that drive. But you get a team that's hot like Blue Valley is, and they're able to just get better and better as the season's gone along. And these guys are playing with a lot of confidence right now on both sides of the football.
Well, when you look at their records, and you see the drive, 12 plays, 95 yards, helped out by some penalties for Olathe North. But, 6-4, the loss to Blue Valley Southwest, still alive. Blue Valley Northwest, still alive. Miege, they are not alive. And St. Thomas Aquinas, still alive. As Bruce, deep back, he has 2 kick returns for touchdowns, including one last week in the win against Blue Valley West. He's a dangerous kick returner. They need a big play here, as this went into the end zone for a touchback.
Well, and that's one way to neutralize that kickoff return team, is just put that ball in the end zone, as we've seen Richmond do a little bit of everything tonight.
St. Thomas Aquinas, I'm told, is leading in their ball game with Baser Linwood, 24-0, first half. Blue Valley Southwest, Mark Borichter's team. They're up 14-0 over Shawnee Heights. And Mill Valley is winning over Topeka Seaman, 21-7. And that sets up a big 5A semifinal game. If all go, if everything goes as planned, we're planning on doing that Mill Valley at Blue Valley West. They're playing Blue Valley Southwest, but that game will be held at Blue Valley West. If still a lot of football to play, gonna wait and see. Second down and long, pass to the near side. Smither can't hang on, it's incomplete. Blue Valley jumping on the loose ball with Stuvey, but that ball was never caught. But once again, plans are for a 5A semifinal game. Blue Valley Southwest playing host to Mill Valley. If the scores hold up, that game at Blue Valley West.
And you saw Smither there, just looks like he was trying to get upfield a little bit too soon and not able to.
Third down and long. Sarver flushed. Still buying time for his receivers and finds his man. A double catch for a first down by the Eagles, as that was making the catch Sam Simmons, the young sophomore, and he had to re-grip this one, Johnny.
Yeah, you see Sarver just retreat and wait for somebody to get open, and throws a heck of a throw to Simmons there for the big first down pickup.
16 yards is now Dawson Merritt, another tackle for a loss, as he is wreaking havoc in the Eagle backfield.
Yeah, him and Richmond just doing such a great job of playing in the backfield.
Could have been a face mask there, as he got a little grip on the face mask, but he didn't hang on too long as he let go with the gloves. Second down and long. We've been saying that a lot for the Eagles, and now Sarver being pressured, and Has to run out of bounds. I think he's going to lose a little bit more yardage as the Blue Valley defense getting a lot of quarterback hurries in this first half in this ball game at Olathe.
Yeah, good coverage down the field. Sarver not able to find anybody open. And again, you see Richmond on those quarterback spies doing a good job of playing sideline to sideline, forcing Sarver out for a loss of about 5 yards there. And another long third down situation for Olathe North here.
Now we're going to get a timeout taken by the Eagles as they're facing 3rd down and 17. Line to gain. They got to get up to the 45-yard line. And this Blue Valley defense, I'll tell you what, they have really been strong, especially late in the year. I mean, they lost at St. Thomas Aquinas 10-7, and talked to Coach Terrell, and he was like, boy, that's one we'd really like to have back, because that's a game we thought we were going to win. But I mean, they beat Blue Valley West, then Olathe West, and then Olathe East. But they've really been solid on the defensive side of the ball. And then you get the truthers for the EKL saying, hey, the strength of schedule that Blue Valley plays is tougher than the Sunflower League. But, I mean, you play the teams in front of you, but they'll say, hey, we played a tougher schedule with the EKL. So when we get in the playoffs, we're not scared of anybody.
Well, I think their coaching staff does a really good job of, keeping it real with these guys that, you play in one of the toughest leagues, but when it gets to playoff time and you're playing teams from other leagues, we've gone against the best in the state.
3rd down and long after the timeout. Pass over the middle, deflected, nearly intercepted. And it'll be 4th down and punting time. And we're looking for Bruce, and nearly got the interception. Did the Blue Valley secondary. They have 10 on the year. Just tipped there, looked like Buchanan, and then nearly on the rebound, Lonergan almost got his 5th interception. He leads Blue Valley in that. Leads them in that category. Is now the punting unit out. And Sarver again punts it into a player, and Richmond picks up the loose ball and dives into the end zone. Now let's see if you can advance a punt block like this. I believe you can, and it's a 23-0 start. As this time it was more the punter's fault. Sarver kind of sent a low punt and right into his own guys, it looked like, and the ball deflected to number 9, and he takes it in for the special teams touchdown for Blue Valley.
Yeah, you see Blue Valley, all they're doing is just rushing up the middle, and like you just said, it's going to be really tough to get that ball over the line of scrimmage when you're that close. At some point, you got to move them back a little bit, but Blue Valley's feasting on these situations.
Richmond was the guy that blocked the one earlier, but this one is a self-inflicted wound, it looks like. I think Sarver punted into his own guys. And the fortuitous bounce to Richmond, who's in for the PAT, and a stunner here at ODAC. As PAT up and good makes it a 24-0 start for Blue Valley. 7.5 to go in your second quarter.
Let's take a look at this here. And yeah, just a low punt. Looked like it hit his lineman in the lower half of the body. And again, this Blue Valley team's doing a good job of getting a push on that punt, not allowing Sarver to get that ball off that time. But talk about a player of the game right now. It's that guy right there. He's just been all over the field in all aspects of this game.
Explore Garmin opportunities at careers.garmin.com.
Penalties, special teams hurting Olathe North tonight. Blue Valley taking advantage.
Back receive for Olathe North, will be number 5, Cole Smither, along with number 7, Aiden Bruce. Kick it off for
Richmond ensuing kickoff. Bruce, the deep man, with the 2 returns on the season. Olathe North needs some kind of spark. This will be Smither from the 8-yard line. Good return down the sidelines. And he's knocked out of bounds.
Smither on the return for Olathe North. Tackle made by number 33, Rubio.
Rubior, the backup safety. Just do a little hip check into the return man. It's still a very good run as far as the return there by Smither. No penalties this time.
Yeah, if you're Olathe North on offense, you need a score here. You got to stop the bleeding a little bit and try and give yourself get your team a little bit of momentum. Get that defense a rest.
31-yard return. Here's Porter, and he's going to be thrown for a loss. Martel Buchanan owns the edges of his defense. And Porter will lose a significant chunk here on this first down run.
Yeah, Stuvey kind of made that play happen as he pushed his guy into the backfield, not allowing Porter to cut upfield. And Buchanan cleans it up on the outside.
Track sprinter, he and Price, the two fastest guys on the team, headed to Kent State to play college football. Loss of 4, and now flags prior to the snap.
I think they
Dead
got
ball.
set there.
Full start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
5-yard walk-off against the Eagles. False start is the indication.
So back to the 30-yard line with the 5-yard walk-off.
We can play second down. Second down and 19 now. For Olathe North.
Second down and 19. Need to get to the 49 for a first down pass. Caught near the Blue Valley sideline.
Sarver's pass complete goes to number 3, Miller Jones.
That's Miller Jones.
Tackle made by number 5, Patrick Dennis.
Dennis with the stop,
Down at the 38-yard
making
line.
up some of the yardage.
Gain of 8 yards on the play.
By Miller Jones. Once again, very good student, very athletic, quick kid. And third down and long, pass down the field, juggled down to Bruce, reel it in. No, it's incomplete, and it'll be fourth down. Well,
Yeah, it looked like initially he had it, but as you see him go down to the ground, you see the contact here.
he's juggling and
Not able to haul that ball in. Again, good job by Buchanan coming over the
Yep.
top there and forcing that ball loose.
tried to re-grip it.
Well, we see a different punt formation here for Olathe North. Is
Yeah, not so close to the line.
going to go more of a traditional punt formation here, but we got guys running onto the field late here.
And now we got flags prior to the snap. Valdez is in punt formation.
Well, they're going to get Blue
Dead
Valley.
ball. Encroachment. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
Well, it's Blue Valley committing some of the egregious penalties in the second quarter. As once again, Valdez is the new punter. J-Mo Sarver's had 2 blocked tonight. He also serves as their quarterback. Lonergan is the deep man. So Valdez, the starting tight end, sends it down the field. Lonergan, fair catch at the 25. 32 yards, no return. And it'll be back to the Blue Valley offense, leading 24-0. Just under 6 to play before Hy-Vee at the half. Numbers and highlights brought to you by your employee-owned Hy-Vee stores. Well, there's a hopeful smile in every aisle. Also where I got my flu shot. Arm's still a little sore. I'm good, though. Well, Coach Terrell, he's got to like the way things are going here. A lot of respect for Olathe North and the program. But his guys have played in big games too. They've got 6 state titles. Olathe North's got 8. This will be Price. Off to a little bit of a slow start. Everyone's kind of stumbling out of the gate. Gain of 1.
Well, I think this Olathe North team, they put a lot of, focus on stopping the run game, and Aiello and Westfall have kind of changed the course as they've been able to get a lot of yards through the air. Kind of put Blue Valley out in front, so I'm assuming we're going to see a lot more Price just to keep the clock running. And you see the play clock. They're going to try and get it under 10 before each snap.
Aiello under pressure and just gets rid of it into his bench area to avoid the sack as he had an eagle draped around his waist. That was Gunderson, a late linebacker blitz, and Aiello saw it and did the smart thing, avoided the sack, and it's 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, unblocked there, but Aiello, great job of staying in the pocket, staying on his feet, and able to get the incomplete pass there. Leave this team with a more manageable 3rd down situation.
On 3rd down and 9. Pass over the middle, nearly intercepted by Watson as he stepped in front of Hopper. And the basketball star, this guy is averaging 18 points a game in basketball. Decided to come out and play some football, nearly had the interception here. And should have had the interception.
Yeah, almost ran the route. They ran quite a few of those slant routes and jumped it there. And when they needed a turnover, to force a turnover, not able to come up with it, but are getting the ball back for their offense here with some time left in the 2nd quarter.
Richmond sends it down the field, and this is a short punt. Got some good rollout at the end.
Will be out of bounds at the Olathe North 35-yard line.
It's above his average, 38 yards on the punt, no return, and Olathe North now with 5 minutes before Hy-Vee at the half will get it back. And well, these playoff games, Johnny, I mean, you pretty much get the same rhetoric every time from the coaches. You know, we got to play a clean game, can't have turnovers, can't have mistakes, can't have penalties, and Olathe North's had mistakes and penalties. A couple of punt blocks, one becoming a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line, Eagles offensively. This is Miller Jones. Miller.
Yeah, he's kind of the do-it-all guy for this Olathe North offense. We've seen him catch a few passes and line up at QB and take some runs from that quarterback position.
Yeah, he averages 9.9 yards per carry, 4 rushing touchdowns. He's a good runner of the football. And he got 4 on that last one. Not much doing here. Stuvey there, and also Dawson Merritt. Dawson Merritt, number 4 there. That is the Chiefs secondary coach, Dave Merritt. This guy's the 4th leading tackler. Leads the team in sacks, quarterback hurries. He's an excellent player as an outside linebacker for the Blue Valley defense, the 3-4 defense that they play. Now 3rd down and 5. And the pass is complete near midfield. Aiden Bruce, the catch and the 1st down for the Eagles.
Well, that's what this Olathe team needed. Olathe North team needed. It was just a 1st down. Try and get a little bit of momentum here. It's like we're going to get a timeout on the field.
Wanted to make a substitution. Blue Valley did in their secondary. And let's see, the officials are holding up play.
Please reset the game clock to 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Play clock at 25. Both will start on my signal.
So they're going to add a little time to the clock. See any changes for the defense for Blue Valley. It'll be 1st and 10 from midfield for Olathe North. Badly in need of some points. There's Porter to the outside. Nice cutback run. And he'll dive forward. And he'll get to the 41-yard line. Gain of 9 by T.J. Porter.
This is the 1st run he's able to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And then Buchanan comes and just delivers the hammer.
It's Porter again, first down and more. And he's roped down there. Nice tackle by the safety man there, Marshall. But it is a first down for the Eagles, trying to get points before halftime. As they'll scrimmage at the, spotted at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles, pistol formation. Sarver back in, and he's keeping it on the quarterback read option, and a nice run inside the 25-yard line by Jamo Sarver. Jameson is his birth name. He likes to be called Jamo.
TJ Porter got hit about as hard as I've seen anybody hit on a fake. As you see the two guys there, I mean, that's what you're taught to do. I mean, that's your assignment. TJ Porter was not ready for that.
Yep. Good read by Sarver. 2nd down and short. Now going with an end zone pass, and leaping grab not made there by Smither. Nice coverage by Patrick Dennis for Blue Valley, but Smither again going up high using those high jumping skills, but couldn't reel this one in.
Yeah, you see Dennis with the position there, does a good job of kind of boxing Smither out. Smither goes up, but see Dennis with that left hand in there, able to poke that ball loose. That's great coverage right there.
Third down and short. Again, a wildcat formation. This is Aiden Bruce getting the handoff, and into the secondary goes Aiden Bruce. 1st and goal Eagles, as TJ Porter in the wildcat handing off to his buddy Aiden Bruce, and he has a big run. 1st and goal Eagles.
Yeah, and we know what Bruce can do from the backfields. We saw in that Gardner game, he was the featured running back, and right there you see big play there for Bruce on 3rd down.
Blue Valley, their first of the half.
16-yard run, and the Eagles on the doorstep, and Coach Terrell wants to talk to his defenders. He serves as the defensive coordinator. Had 2 shutouts this year, 20 takeaways in 10 games, so they're good at taking the football away. Only giving up 16.5 points per game, so they have been rock-solid defense throughout the year, throughout the EKL and into the playoffs.
Member FDIC.
From the 8-yard line, 1st and goal Eagles. Again, wildcat formation with Porter in the quarterback slot. TJ Porter gets great blocking up front and coasts into the end zone for Olathe North touchdown. 8 yards. His 21st rushing touchdown of the year. But he's got 24 on the year if you add his receiving numbers, and the wildcat works. PAT try coming up here for Skoma.
I'm not sure why you wouldn't be going for 2 here. You're down 3 scores.
Skoma, the left-footed kicker. Brother was a quarterback. Jason, and he drills it, so TJ Porter, 8-yard rushing touchdown.
You see Porter from that wildcat offense. Good lead block there by Bruce. Again, you don't want to get this Olathe North run game going. Saw Porter really picking it up that drive there. Couple big time runs. You saw the spell with Bruce coming in the game. He had a big run. Miller Jones sprinkling in a couple runs there.
Let's check in with Bethany.
Hey guys, first thing I can tell you is that on that touchdown just now scored by Olathe North, this sideline erupted with life. They definitely were feeling you know, the repercussions of the slow start that they had here today, but that touchdown really got them going. I definitely think we have to get Aiden Bruce more involved if you're Olathe North. And lastly, Coach McCartney told his defense before they even scored that touchdown that, guys, you are going to have to create a turnover here on this next drive by Blue Valley. So this will be a very important drive as we get ready to head into the halftime break.
All right, thanks, Bethany. And 24-7, Blue Valley. We filled up the bleachers on the visiting side tonight. The trip over from Stillwell, Kansas. Still call it that. Short return by Lonergan on the kickoff. And Blue Valley will get it. Once again, they're the 6th seed in the East bracket of the 6A state playoffs. Trying to pull the upset for a second straight week over higher seeded Olathe teams. They beat Olathe East last week in Seaback, trying to beat Olathe North in ODAC. Pistol formation, Price. It's the first down run, not much doing as Gunderson again, another tackle. Blue Valley going to want to run out the clock on the first half. And
if you're Olathe North, you have 2 timeouts left, so I'm wondering if they're saving them for second and third down.
Potentially, yeah.
Blue Valley's in no hurry to snap this football.
They want to manage the clock and get into the locker room with a 17-point lead. Play clock winding down. Aiello sees it. Gets the snap, and here's Price again. Nothing doing. It's again Gunderson, another tackle. And there you see the, Johnny, good call. Yeah, they decided to take the timeout after the second down stop. It'll be third down and long for the Tigers.
Well, some coaches like to call it after first and second down to see if the offense will be put in a throwing situation, but looks like it's going to work out for Olathe North to at least have a chance to get a big stop here on third down and give your team the football with decent field position.
We're a local partner with limitless potential, striving to make significant impacts for our neighbors through innovative products, intelligent financial solutions, and strong relationships.
Eagles co-champions of the Sunflower League with Gardner Edgerton. And I know what you're thinking, wait a minute, didn't they lose to Gardner Edgerton? There's no head-to-head. Gardner Edgerton lost to Olathe East, so both teams had one loss. So they tie for the Sunflower League crown. And for them, that is now 20 Sunflower Conference crowns since 1981. What a resume, 40 winning seasons. 28 seasons with 8 or more wins and 8 state titles, 11 state finals. So, ball game far from over. Now third down and 11 out of the Olathe North timeout. They'll run it with Price. Has some running room, but not enough for the first down. And now the Eagles will burn their final timeout with just over a minute left in your second quarter.
Go back to this run by Price. Looks like he's got a little bit of running room there and almost have to avoid his offensive lineman's feet. Almost got tripped up there, but Olathe North able to get the stop and force a fourth down situation here. So they've got no timeouts coming out of here, but still have plenty of time on the clock as this Olathe North team usually works pretty quickly on their tempo. So.
On the coaching staff, you see Maurice Mack standing next to Coach McCartney, a former Simonia winner. Olathe North 7 Simonies. Not the most of anybody. And, of course, 2 for the Tigers. Zach Rampy, the coach's son, and also Andy Murray. There's Maurice Mack. Went on to play at K-State. His son, MJ, is in the secondary for Olathe North. This is going to be a big 70 seconds if you're Olathe North, Johnny. If you can get some points here, as the punting unit coming out with Richmond.
Yeah, you get the ball coming out of half as well, so they're trying to steal this possession here and put some points on the board.
Richmond down the field. Fair catch called for by Smither at the 29, 38 yards on the punt, no return. And now the Eagles trying to get some points before halftime. Saw them run that Wildcat.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to put the ball in the air here as they've got no timeouts left. But
the Wildcat was working. J-Mo Sarver coming out with the offense. It looked like a snap infraction on the offense. It looked like the center kind of...
Dead ball. Full start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
All right. Maybe we'll get one of the tackles here. Yep. Like, Hales headed to Colorado State. The top offensive lineman for Olathe North will be getting the penalty. And now Sarver steps and throws and finds Smither with a nice catch. And he is out to the 38-yard line. And it's going to leave him second down and short. Sarver looking to throw a screen there to Porter, and they just weren't on the same page.
Well, and that's not the worst thing. I mean, you get the clock to stop. Yeah, you're in a third down situation, but
just didn't seem like they were in sync. He was looking deep, and then he threw a fastball to Porter. I think TJ is expecting a slower throw, and now they'll swing it out to Aiden Bruce. And Bruce not going to get the first down as nice open field stop there. Who was the first guy? I think Dawson Merritt was the first guy on him there, number 4. And now it's 4th down and 2. So Bruce, no chance at some yards after the catch as the Tigers defensively swarmed him. Lonergan was a little bit shaken up there as he was also involved in the play. He's normally the guy deep back to take the punt returns. He's slowly making his way back, and that's going to wind out the clock. So we've reached halftime. 24-7. Blue Valley, a couple of punt blocks. One they converted into a touchdown by Richmond. They threw a long touchdown pass to start the game to Grady Westfall, and they've had a very good first half. Olathe North, a lot of penalties. Did get something going on the ground there late in the second quarters. TJ Porter catch an 8-yard touchdown run, but Blue Valley been the dominant team in the first half as they head to the locker room here at ODAC as the 6th seed trying to pull the upset of the 2 seed Olathe North as they lead it 24-7 at the halftime break. Let's check in with Bethany with Coach Terrell.
Coach, a very well executed half of football by both your offense and defense. How do you keep the momentum rolling?
We just got to make plays. I mean, it's Olathe North. They're not done by any stretch. That last drive is more indicative of what they're like. So our kids just got to keep playing hard and stick to the game plan.
Anything you'd like to see more out of from your team?
Yeah, points.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Good answer, Coach. Points. 24-7 halftime lead for Blue Valley. 6A state quarterfinals or sectionals. And some of the other sports being acknowledged here as we reach halftime at ODAC. Coming back with High V at the half here in Olathe. Blue Valley out of the locker room, getting warmed up. Olathe North as well, 24-7. Blue Valley leads at halftime. Time now for a special Hy-Vee interview with Bethany with Angeline Hawkinsing.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Anjali Hawkinsing, 4-time state champion here at Olathe North. Only one of 7 runners to do that in Kansas high school state history. Anjali, an incredible feat. How's it feel to leave your time at Olathe North with such an incredible accomplishment?
It feels pretty good. Yeah.
What about the hard work that it took to accomplish something like this? What are some things you had to do to make sure that you etched your name into the history books?
Well, all I had to do was keep showing up at practice, keep working hard, and just consistently have a positive attitude, and I feel like that's what's really pushed me to my success over the years.
Yeah, and the rest is easy. Definitely some natural talent, too.
Yeah, probably. My father ran in college, and then my mom's just a really sporty person, so it's definitely helped.
Okay, and then plans to run in college for you?
Yep, definitely. I definitely don't know where I would be without running, so I'm going to keep running in college, and I'm looking at some pretty good teams right now, so.
Okay. Well, we're excited for you. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Olathe North cross country. And now let's see if their football team can make a second half comeback. They'll have the football to start the third quarter as they won the coin toss, deferred their option of the second half, Johnny, but 24-7. That's a deficit they can definitely overcome.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to stop with the penalties. I think, penalties killed a lot of their, drives to start the game, and, not able to stop Blue Valley on those first few possessions really built, dug themselves a hole. But, if they clean that stuff up, obviously, they can get back into this game. But if you're Blue Valley, you got to like the start. You've done it in all aspects of the game, on offense, special teams, and defense. And I think, this is a team that's going to continue to play physical and try and keep this lead in the second half.
Hy-Vee first half numbers. What stands out for you? There are a lot of penalties for Olathe North.
I think the 154 passing yards for Blue Valley, I don't think that was expected coming into the game. Obviously, you have the 66-yard touchdown pass to start the game, but I think Chris Aiello's playing a really good football game, and we'll see if they, try and run the ball a little bit more in the second half to keep the clock running. But they've had success in the air.
Let's check in with Bethany with Coach McCartney of Olathe North.
Yeah, guys, got to talk to Coach McCartney as they came out of the locker room. He said biggest thing for them, just staying consistent. Definitely seemed to be a mindset of, not trying to get every point back on one play, which we know is impossible. So just staying consistent, working, clawing their way back in this game. I also asked if there was one big thing that was their downfall in that first half. Obviously, he pointed to the 2 block kicks that definitely didn't help their team. But besides that, just a lot of things not going right here for this Olathe North team in the first half. So a lot that they can look forward to improving on here in the second half.
Thanks, Bethany. And the Eagles, 9-1, co-champions of the Sunflower League with Gardner Edgerton. Come out here and be curious what they want to do. Do they get that ground game going with Porter, or do they come out throwing?
I think that, they're going to continue to try and pound the football. I think they had some success there on their scoring drive, and, they do a good job of keeping the tempo on the offensive side, so it's not really a hindrance if they do decide to run the ball and continue to, keep what their identity is, and that's be physical up front. It's just right now, Blue Valley's matching that, and, they're going to have to, play a lot smarter football this second half, almost thinking like they're going to have no mistakes.
What about the Blue Valley side, managing the lead? And we heard Coach Terrell say more points, so they're not going to go into a shell here and just try to run the clock. I mean, they're going to try to get more points, but what about the Blue Valley side?
I think their defense is so stout that they're going to continue to kind of make their mark on this game, make it really tough for Olathe North to have the big plays down the field and force them to, really put together drives and hopefully, take a lot of time off this clock. And, yeah, on the offensive side, what's worked has been able to throw the football, and it's not been, long passes down the field. It's been, slant routes and comeback routes. So, things like that are going to be able to keep Blue Valley, moving down the field on the offensive side.
Hy-Vee proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. Third quarter kick ready to commence. Wire Richmond has it on the tee, and Bruce and Smither, the deep guys. And this will be Bruce from the 2-yard line for Olathe North. Dangerous kick returner. And here's Bruce across the 40. And the ball came out at the end. And now the officials are saying the player was down. Olathe North will have it at the 41-yard line. After a 38-yard return by a guy who's taken 2 back, Aiden Bruce. This guy is so dangerous. I don't know how or why. Oh, wow. Olathe North may have gotten a gift here.
Yeah, you see that ball being jarred out, and then looks like it hits the knee of the Blue Valley guy there as he's going down.
Eagles keep it, and it is the Wildcat with TJ Porter. Run for about 4 yards on the play. Well, we saw this late second quarter. The Wildcat, they seem to have some success, so they're going to come out doing it here with TJ Porter and Aiden Bruce in the backfield. Here's Bruce on the second down run, and wow. He ran into Martel Buchanan and went backwards immediately.
That's about the second or third time he's just dropped the hammer from that secondary position. These guys play, downhill, and right there just stops the momentum of Bruce.
Yeah, that's, and then he hit his head there at the end, and hopefully he's okay. And now Bruce stays in the game. Here's Porter on the Wildcat, and he's going to be ripped down. Flag on the play. Looks like a face mask on Blue Valley as Richmond makes the stop, maybe getting the penalty here, as Phil Lombardi again is your referee in charge tonight.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding on the offense. Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Those penalties offset. We'll replay third down.
So it's still going to be a 3rd down and 4 facing the Eagles. As there's a hold right there on Stuvey, and then face mask grab by Richmond. So 3rd down and 4. And they'll go with Bruce with a hard run, and looks to have the first down across midfield. Aiden Bruce. Boy, he really finished that run strong, and he needed to get the first down.
I think that was Miller Jones on the run.
Miller Jones, I beg your pardon.
It's hard to see with all these single-digit guys.
Yeah, well, check that. That's Miller Jones, I beg your pardon. Yeah, it was a strong run. Miller Jones checks in as they keep rotating guys in their Wildcat. Now Miller Jones again on the Wildcat, and first down run again. Miller Jones showing some good speed as now he's shaken up.
Looks like
and it was Richmond with the tackle. And he is down on the field. The trainers take a look at him. Yeah, it looks like he had the trainers working on him before the game with all that wrap on his left leg, and did get another first down run. So it was Richmond on the tackle, and it looked like that leg, that left leg that was heavily taped, didn't set well as he went down there. Yeah, kind of dragged down from behind, and you see him grimacing in pain after the tackle.
You just hate to see that, especially just kind of getting tackled awkwardly there.
Well, he'd given them some offensive spark. And Now it doesn't look like he's going to finish this one. As we've seen Miller Jones, Jay Mosarver, TJ Porter. Once again, that leg was wrapped heavily prior to the game. It looked like he's a re-injured situation here after that run. Let's go back to the run prior to the one he got injured. He took a tremendous blow at the end of this one. Yeah. Got tackled on the left leg again there, and yeah, he's a little shaken up, and his teammate helped him up there. That was Alex Spencer, and maybe he heard it right there and then stayed in and ran another play. His teammates will help him off the field. Miller Jones, the transfer from Blue Valley North. Multi-dimensional player. He can play quarterback, wide receiver, DB, and they have a training program at Olathe North, so they've got trainers as students, trainers for the future at their high school. Now they'll get it back with Sarver in the quarterback position, and Stuvey will get a tackle for a loss. Lincoln Stuvey. Dad played at Missouri. He's the third leading tackler, leads the team in tackles for a loss, and he'll get one there.
He's just so physical and sets the edge, not really allowing this Olathe North team to get to the perimeter.
Second down, 13. Pressure from the edge. Sarver avoids it, throws incomplete. Coverage by Richmond, trying to target Bruce on the pass, but missing the mark. Now third down and long for the Eagles.
Back of the defense for the Tigers, number 9, correction.
Just a little
Just
bit
off
behind
his hand,
Bruce
yeah.
there.
Need to get to the 24-yard line to get a first down for the Eagles. Play action, Sarver has plenty of time, goes deep middle, and the pass incomplete. Coverage by Hutton. And the receiver got hands on the ball, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, and Hutton does a good job of not giving up on it. See the receiver come down. Well, no, Hutton just gets his hands in there.
Is that Rhodes, the targeted Eagle, couldn't hang on, but good work there by Hutton. And now the Eagles looking like they're going for it on fourth down and 13. 9.5 to play in the third quarter. They're down 24-7. Sarver steps and throws high and wide, incomplete. On the Blue Valley sideline, Smither, intended target, and ball over on downs now. And Blue Valley will have it back, leading by 17 points here in the third quarter.
Yeah, it looked like Stuvey again in the backfield, he's not able to get there. Just kind of sailed on him there.
Richmond had good coverage there. Also, Dennis was back there. They had that receiver sandwich, but Sarver overthrew him. And Blue Valley has it back. They'll have it in good field position as they take over at their own 37. Aiello, their quarterback. Price will be in the backfield. Westfall brothers and Hopper, the receivers. Let's see how they want to handle the clock and running the football. They go with the running play to Price, and he'll lose yardage. Eagles all in the backfield. And that was Amare Musau, the Will linebacker. The loss of 2, second down and 12. As watch the Blue Valley quarterback, Aiello, he wants to run the play clock down into single digits before they snap. And they'll throw on second down and long. Down the field, too long for Westfall, who got behind the defenders that time. But pass sailed long. He's got over 100 yards receiving in this ball game. Does Grady Westfall. There's Grady and Grant. Grant's the little brother, only the freshman.
You see John Price with the great job picking up that blitzer. Anytime you're a running back and you see that linebacker coming at you full speed, you got to kind of hold your ground, and Price is going to be doing a lot of that at the next level. Got to be able to block if you're going to be a running back.
Price headed to K-State. 3rd down and long. Aiello, step and throw, has a man wide open, and the freshman can't hold on. And that is Grant Westfall, the 9th grader. And grabbed his helmet in frustration as he knew he should have had that one. Punting time for Blue Valley.
Good protection up front, giving Aiello all the time in the world. And see Westfall just kind of peek up the field. Just a little bit too soon there.
Back to receive the punt for the Eagles, number 5, Coach Smither.
His teammates encouraging the freshman. A lot of big things coming from number 36, baseball and football athlete. As the punt away. Eagles will clear out the area and will trickle down near the 35-yard line. It'll be 30 yards, no return, and now Olathe North gets it back. Down 17 in the 3rd quarter, still plenty of time. But they did lose one of their weapons in Miller Jones in that last series, it looks like. A lower leg injury.
That is their first move of the game.
Get a sideline warning there. There's Miller Jones being worked on the sidelines. It's that left leg. It's the problem. The one that was heavily taped, and then he's got a field turf burn there. It's bleeding. First and 10. What's doing on this running play for T.J. Porter, and Patrick Dennis from the secondary comes up and makes the stop.
Brought down at the 38-yard line. Gain of 2 yards on the play.
2nd down and 8. Eagles need to go fast. They can play a no-huddle, fast-paced offense. Sarver in trouble, and he gets away from Dawson Merritt. Now we'll pitch it out to T.J. Porter on a cutback run. And he'll get it to the 41-yard line. That's a 4-yard gain. A lot of action for 4 yards. And Sarver with a lot of improvising.
Yeah, Sarver, right here you see Dawson Merritt. I mean, sure you can count on one hand the amount of missed tackles he's had this season, but right there, Sarver able to get away and heads up play, picking up some positive yards there.
3rd down and 5, swing past T.J. Porter, running room, 1st down and more. He's nearly out to midfield. So move the chains for the Eagles.
Brought down at the 48-yard line, and that's going to be good for the Eagles.
He got 7, needed 5. And now flags prior to the snap.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
Our starter's indication. 5-yard walk-off will place the ball down at the 43-yard line. Replay 1st down. 1st down.
Penalties.
For the Eagles.
Real bugaboo tonight for Olathe North. As they'll start 1st and 15. Back to the 43-yard line for Jamo Sarver. T.J. Porter in the backfield. He'll get the tote. Some good running room out to midfield. About 8 yards on that run.
Porter able to get up to that 2nd level there, but Robert Marshall with the good tackle.
Sarver flush, throwing, and finding his man near the Blue Valley sideline. That's Bruce. We'll spot him short of the 1st down by a yard.
That's a pretty bad spot there. I thought he caught it at the 41-yard line, and they're marking him down at the 43 as we take a look here. I thought forward progress was at the 41.
And the ball going to be Snap to Sarver, and he'll be tackled for a loss by Stuvey. And now it's 4th down, and they're going to need about 4 yards for a first down. So they're spotted short. Then they take a tackle for a loss, and now they're in big trouble here. Now they're saying it's a 4th down and 5. Back to the 47. Eagles going to go for it again, trailing by 17 here in the 3rd quarter. Sarver throwing down the field and has a man. It's a catch for Jeremiah Rhodes. He gets away from 2 defenders and takes it to the house. Touchdown, Olathe North. Jeremiah with a big-time play. And the Eagles down now 24-13 here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Rhodes just went up and got that football, and it looked like the Blue Valley defensive backs kind of ran into each other, and Rhodes just turns it up the field and goes and scores a touchdown. But Sarver, with all the trust in the world, just throw it up to my man and have him go get it.
Skoma, the PAT try. And a momentum-shifting play for the Eagles has now got them within 10. Still plenty of time in the 3rd quarter. Jeremiah skying and scoring.
Yeah, on 4th and 5, Sarver able to buy a little bit of time there. Yeah, Rhodes just goes and gets that football. You think he's going to be tackled right there, but able to keep his balance and finish in the end zone there. And puts Olathe North right back into this football game.
47-yard touchdown by Jeremiah Rhodes, who also plays in the secondary for the Eagles. Seven plays, 64 yards, 2.5 off the clock. Big conversion on 4th down and 5. Let's check in with Bethany.
Thanks, guys. Perfect example there by Jeremiah Rhodes, not letting one play turn into another when he came off the sideline from that last deep ball that he just barely didn't reel in. You know, coaches giving him a little slap on the helmet. He had a look in his eyes like that won't happen again. And look what he did there on that next play. Really great momentum swing for Olathe North. They needed that, and that's going to be big for the Eagles.
Price and Buchanan deep back. They will not kick it to them. They'll pick Patrick Dennis out, and Patrick will just slide into second base at the 28, and that's where Blue Valley will take over. And Blue Valley is huddled around their offensive coaches. Paul Brown, one of those coaches, longtime assistant coach there, back to the Steve Rampy days. He's been involved in all, I think, 6 state titles that Blue Valley's won, Coach Brown. And it's the first guy here. Brings all the equipment over. A tremendous mustache as well. I think he waxes that mustache. It's like Raleigh fingers. Here's Martel Buchanan, a nice run, hopping through tackles and gets it out to the 36-yard line, a gain of 8 yards by Martel. He and Price kind of sub in and out at running back, but it's his little jump stop here.
Yeah, he's done that. He did that on the touchdown run as well. Kind of sets up those tacklers, and then he kind of slips through a different hole and, you know, able to pick up big yards there on first down.
Swing pass to Price, and he's able to get the first down as he's run down by Musa, one of the stronger guys in the linebacking core for Olathe North. But you thought he was going to lose yardage here, but Price able to make it work here. Nifty little cutback move, and got the Tiger first down. Spotting the football at the 39-yard line for the Tigers. Got Buchanan and Price in the backfield. This will be Price for 1 to the 40. Nice play there by Vasquez, the Sam linebacker, number 17, running this play down. We saw this play in the first half, just kind of working his way down and makes the nice lower leg tackle.
You see Caleb Taylor doing a good job of setting that edge and not allowing Price to cut up field there, allowing his teammates to rally around and get the tackle right there at the line of scrimmage.
Toss sweep, Martel Buchanan. And again, back to the line of scrimmage, all he can get. Musau, number 6, came flying in. He is the will linebacker, the weak side linebacker, but he's one of their top tacklers on the team. He chases this play down nicely as Martel got past him, but kind of surged late and made a nice tackle. Amari Musau, 5'10", 175, senior, will linebacker.
Down here at the bottom of your screen, you got Westfall in a one-on-one situation. Let's see if they decide to go his way here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Buchanan breaks a tackle, but grabbing him down low and making the stop was Gunderson. And also there was Xavier Woods, the Olathe West transfer. And now it's going to be 4th down, punting time for the Tigers in a 10-point game, late third quarter.
See this Olathe North team just starting to pick up a little bit of momentum, not allowing this Blue Valley running game to get going.
Smither is your solo safety. Punter is McGuire Richmond. And he'll take it. Well, he'll muff it. Ball loose. Ball still loose. And Blue Valley's got it. Lonergan with the fumble recovery. And the muff punt. And another special teams disaster for Olathe North. 31 yards on the punt. But Smither, who I thought was going to call for a fair catch, and maybe this was, he had two minds going here. Instead tries to field it, can't field it, and Lonergan, Johnny on the spot. There is a flag down.
Holding on the receiving team. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a fumble recovered by Blue Valley. First down.
I did notice that the wind has been picking up, and this might have moved this ball. The wind's out of the north and in the face there of Smither. Maybe it moved him a little bit, and then Lonergan right there. That's got to be frustrating for Coach McCartney, as he's seen 3 special teams miscues tonight. A punt block, then you punt it into your own guy, and now a fumble. There's Lonergan, who also stand out on the basketball team for Coach Williams. His grandfather, Tony Cheverini, the former boxer, Kansas City boxing lore. This is the freshman making the catch at the 21-yard line. Be a gain of 6 yards. This is the freshman Grant. Tony Cheverini fought Sugar Ray Leonard back in the day. I'm sure he's over watching the game, watching his grandson in action there.
Yeah, he's probably one of the most improved guys on that defense. Is he
Yeah, Lonergan, yeah, he's a good player, good-looking athlete. Basketball guard in the winter. Hopper in motion. Flags on the play.
I think they're going to get, yep.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Flag before the play. False start is indication against Blue Valley.
If you're Coach McCartney, you're hoping for only a field goal allowed. Richmond is a very good kicker. I mean, he's got 50-yard range. He's hit from 50. Now it'll be second down and long. Tigers trying to take advantage of a muff punt. Play action. Aiello pulls it down. Now throws to a wide open receiver. Touchdown. Grant Westfall, who had that drop earlier in the quarter, redeeming himself with the touchdown catch of 26 yards for Blue Valley. So the 9th grader striking pay dirt And Blue Valley up 30-14 in the third.
Well, you saw the pump fake by Aiello, able to get those Olathe North defenders up in the air, and then just kind of throws that ball up there. And really got to root for a kid like Westfall on that play. As dropped the pass earlier.
This snap gets away from Aiello. Now, he got in for the two-point conversion, however, as he got to the pylon, and now flags tossed in late. Aiello took a low snap, didn't think he could get it down in time, so he decided to run to the near pylon, made it, and now we got flags. So the two-point conversion will make it 32-14 as we sort out the flags.
The result of the play is a successful two-point conversion. After the play, personal foul on the defense. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Another 15-yard penalty on Olathe North. They've got a bushel full tonight.
You see the pump fake there. Aiello able to throw that ball up there to Westfall. He was not going to let that pass drop to the turf there.
Now let's go back to the snap. It's low here. And then he says, okay, I'll just take it to the pylon. And able to get it to the pylon and hit it. And that's a good conversion of a two-point conversion. And then gets knocked down a little late there. And that was the penalty on Olathe North.
Not sure that warranted a penalty, but
what a night for the Westfall brothers. We got the freshman scoring this one, and the first one scored by his older brother, Grady. As Richmond has it on the tee for the ensuing kickoff. Now the muff punt could be costly as Richmond, the wind is starting to pick up a little bit out of the north, and he took advantage there as he got that one high in the air, and it's a touchback. So 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Eagles, now down 18 points. J-Mo Sarver in the offense. Turning to the field, it'll be Porter in the backfield. Valdez is the tight end, 3 wide receiver look. And they'll run it with Porter. Tackle from behind there. Now some pushing and shoving after the play, and frustrating times for the Eagles.
There is a flag on the play.
Looked like Pombo made the tackle, and then saw a lot of pushing and shoving after the play was over. Hales was involved, the left tackle, and they're trying to cool him off here. The left tackle headed to Colorado State.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down, Olathe North.
So a 15-yard penalty on Blue Valley this time.
Let's take a look here at the end of this run.
Yeah, they were just going at it there at the end and whipped the player down, and then all kinds of pushing and shoving. So Hales just defending a teammate. As here's Sarver to pass down the field, and again, Jeremiah Rhodes takes it out of the air and takes it inside the 20-yard line. Tell you what, Rhodes coming up big in the third quarter as he is finding some long catches down the field for Olathe North. But it's not going to count this time.
Replay first down.
As Olathe North, another penalty. This is a holding penalty on the Eagles, wiping out a nice catch by Jeremiah Rhodes. And the Eagles sideline frustrated by all the calls against them.
10-yard walk off and place the ball down at the 27-yard line.
See if we can see the.
First down and 20.
Yeah, that was Hales defending Pombo and just ripped him to the turf. That's what I believe there will be the call for the holding there. So it'll be 1st and 20 with the holding penalty against Olathe North. And that waved off a huge pass play to Rhodes down the field.
Dead ball. Full start. On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And the Eagles, again, getting hit with the yellow fever. A lot of flags against the Eagles tonight. And now we've seen 1st and 25 for Sarver. And the pass in and out of Smither's hands, incomplete at the 35. Lonergan with the coverage.
Yeah, Blue Valley on defense, they're just going to let these intermediate routes be thrown and just kind of play it in front. And right there you see Lonergan poking that ball loose right at the contact point.
Swing pass to Porter, running room. And he'll get it out to the 30-yard line before he's taken down there by Merritt. And also the safety man coming up there was Marshall. Still 3rd down and a country mile for the Eagles after the penalty yardage was walked off against them. Still 3rd down and 17. As we're under a minute to play in your 3rd quarter. Eagles down 18. Sarver gonna be sacked, fumble, ball is loose. That's a live ball picked up by Porter. And he is taken down. Stopped at the 28-yard line. And that is the final play of the 3rd quarter. Blue Valley trying to get the upset on the road tonight at ODAC. Tonight's game brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud to support Kansas City High School athletics. Olathe North cheerleading squad looking for a 4th quarter rally. Blue Valley leads it 32-14 as they put the final 12 minutes on the board here at ODAC. Valdez to start the 4th quarter with an Olathe North punt. And Lonergan will let this hit. It'll work its way inside the 30 near the 26-yard line.
Ball's going to be down at the 26-yard line.
It's a good punt, 46 yards by Valdez, the tight end on the team. And, well, now Blue Valley will take over the football and see if they want to manage the clock here in the 4th quarter with their 18-point lead. Looking like they're going to square off in the next round against Gardner Edgerton, leading, or is that a final score against Blue Valley Northwest?
Final score.
Final score, Johnny. He's keeping track of all the scores. So Gardner Edgerton beats Blue Valley Northwest to advance to the semifinals as this running play for John Price. This is Martel Buchanan, I beg your pardon. Little stop and go for Martel, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. What a nifty run. Martel Buchanan, 74 yards, and that should be the capper as Blue Valley leads it now 38-14. As Martel Buchanan, his 2nd touchdown run of the night. Richmond in with the PAT attempt. I say attempt because the last one, the snap was low. He does kick this one, and he hooks it through, up and good, and it's 39-14 as Buchanan showing his speed and a little nifty move, a little stop and go action here, and leaves the defender behind.
Well, you see Hopper just working all the way down the field, but go back to that start of that run play. Those big boys up front for Blue Valley just clearing the running lane there. Buchanan does the rest. Not a lot out of this run game up until that point, but like you said, Kev, that might be the dagger. Blue Valley was probably just going to try and run some of the clock down, but able to get a score and push that lead out to 25 now.
There you see the Eagles defense dismayed right now, and Coach McCartney frustrated. His team down 39-14 early fourth quarter as Blue Valley came out early and often. Got a long pass play. Olathe North made some special teams miscues, had a ton of penalties. And here's Bruce, the dangerous kick returner, and Richmond, who is the kicker but is also probably their best tackler, makes the stop. As you got your middle linebacker kicking off, and he's the kind of the last man waiting, and Bruce thought he had the kickoff return number 3 on the year, and here comes number 9 to spoil his day.
Yeah, usually when you get this far down the field on a kickoff, it's one move and kind of shake the kicker, but when your kicker's one of the best tacklers in the state, it's tough to break one all the way to the end zone. Just think about the impact McGuire Richmond has had on this game in so many different aspects.
Of course, his brother Mason is the left tackle for the Iowa Hawkeyes. A little bit bigger, 6'6", 312. Number 78 in the Hawkeye jersey. If you want to watch Big Ten football, pass incomplete to the sideline. As Valdez, the tight end, couldn't hold on. As far as Richmond, the little brother is a junior. He wants to play with Willie Fritz at Tulane in Louisiana. And their dad is a golf pro, and McGuire also a very good golfer himself. 4.0 GPA student as well. Probably a handicap, it's probably a 4 as well. Near sideline pass. Caught, nice play Smith there as he's upended there by Richmond, but able to hang on. This is called taking your legs out.
You just got to run through the receiver there. No will or no ill will, just trying to make a play.
3rd down and 8, pass low, and now the ball was off the turf. There is a flag down as well. The linebacker Cornett thought he had an interception, but the ball hit the turf, incomplete.
I think you're going to have an illegal man downfield. I would imagine you would want to decline this if you're Blue Valley.
Ineligible member of the offense downfield. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
Gardner Edgerton advancing to the 6A state semifinals, beating Blue Valley Northwest 28-6 tonight. So former Olathe North star Jesse Owen, the coach of Gardner Edgerton, advancing his team to the state semifinals after a state runner-up last year in a heartbreaking overtime loss to Manhattan. So they want to get after it. Now a high snap. Special teams disaster tonight for Olathe North as Martel Buchanan will secure the punter, as they've had 2 punts blocked and now a bad snap, and the woes continue for Olathe North as Blue Valley will have the short field.
Yeah, and the muffed punt, so.
Oh, yeah.
You've got 4 miscues on
miscues.
special
Good
teams.
point,
and,
John.
you know, that backed up with the penalties. Just really tough recipe to win a football game, especially against a well-coached team like this Blue Valley Tiger team.
And Aiello in the offense out, 39 on the board. And really came out fast with that long pass to Westfall and really haven't looked back. First and 10 from the 17.
Oh, false start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Looks like the right tackle, Blandy, the sophomore. Number 60 there. And the young offensive lineman. They've had some up and downs with the offensive line this year. They've worked in some new people, but finally getting some cohesion there late in the year. They got a freshman and a sophomore starting on the right side in Woods and Blandy, the young guys, but huge upside. This is Price. Nothing doing on that run. Hales involved in the stop. Bethany, let's send it down to you.
Thanks, guys. You see number 6, white for Blue Valley receiver Thomas Hoskins. Pretty cool story. It's really amazing that he's even out on this field. You see in week 4 against Blue Springs, Blue Valley Tigers got a big win. Hoskins hasn't had a huge career for the Tigers by any means, but he's having, in that week 4 win, the game of his life at halftime. He had 2 touchdowns already heading into the half. One more big catch that he had before the break. He came down, and a little bit of a scare for sure. Coach Alan Terrell saying that he wanted to put him back in because Hoskins said he was okay, but the trainer, Caitlin Truey, essentially saved Hoskins' life. She saw some signs that definitely weren't right with him, called 911. They got him to the emergency room. He had lacerated his spleen, and with that internal bleeding, he definitely would have had some life-threatening, serious injuries if he had gone back onto that field. And so it's been great to get him back, says Coach Terrell. He was cleared last week in the win over Olathe East, got a few snaps, and now we're seeing him back on the field now. So awesome job by trainer Caitlin Truey, and then just really great to see Hoskins back out here on the field.
And this pass sailing incomplete into the bench area, and we got a flag down. Yeah, Hoskins back out. Seen several athletes getting spleen injuries. It's a very dangerous injury, and good to have him back.
Pass interference on the offense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
So 4th down coming up for the Tigers, leading big here in the 4th quarter. Moving on to take on Gardner Edgerton in the 6A state semifinals. That would be the number 1 seed against a 6 seed. Aiello in the offense. Keep it on the ground. Running play is now the Tigers getting in some of their backups. Stahowiak, Charlie Stahowiak, number 34, a junior running back. Gets his touches.
Definitely in field goal range, but
I thought it was 4th down, and they're saying on the scoreboard, yeah, now they've got it 4th down. Now it's 4th down. Last play, I thought the last play was 4th down. I thought they signaled.
We're getting caught up in a lot of penalties, so who knows?
Yeah, 4th down officially is now 16, and now we'll get a timeout. So Blue Valley will take the timeout as they want to keep running clock as they're up by 25 points here in the 4th quarter. Well, next week, it's going to be a big ball game in the Class 5A ranks. 4-time defending state champs Mill Valley against the Well, I guess the clicky team, the chic team of 5A, Blue Valley Southwest, Mark Borichter's team, as his team will be playing at Blue Valley West is where that ball game will be played. So Mill Valley still the champions, taking on Blue Valley Southwest. Dylan Dunn and Coach Orrick's team there. Hey, Southwest defense picking up the pace. It was all about their offense early on, but their defense getting good. But you want to be the champion, you got to beat the champion, and that's Mill Valley. They've been the dominant team in 5A. 4 straight with Coach Appleby there. And now we'll see a field goal attempt of 40 yards. Richmond doing the honors. His long of the year is 50, so this is well within his range. And good form. And he drives it through, and they've got 40-plus on the board now. 2 field goal night for Richmond and a touchdown on special teams. So big scoring night for number 9, and he drills this one.
Yeah, he's just so nonchalant out there. He looks so calm and just almost like a chip shot for him. I think at some point he might get worn down, but again, not a lot of celebration there. He kind of went out there, expected to do it. What a heck of a player he is.
That's his 8th field goal make of the year. So he's had a good year kicking the ball. He punts the ball as well. He's the leading tackler on defense. Quite a valuable guy, the junior. McGuire Richmond.
Back to receive for Olathe North. Number 5, Smither. Long number 7, Bruce.
And if you see him on a golf course, stay away from him probably. I'm sure he's a very good golfer as well, as this one is a short directional kick. As I think they got the message, do not kick it to Bruce. And this will be taken by Kelvin Parker across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Yeah. I think really you just have to watch film and see that number 7 is so dynamic on kickoff returns that you don't want him to have the ball. And they decided they didn't want to kick it to him. And now Parker will limp off as the Olathe North offense coming back on the field. A season-high point total for the Blue Valley team tonight as Porter running down the near side across the 40. Nice gain. But their previous high was 40 points, and that was the win in the first round of the playoffs against Olathe West. So this is a season-high point total for a team that's gotten hot late. Won 4 in a row and 5 of their last 6. As this running play, we get a first down for J-Mo Sarver near midfield.
All taken to the 49-yard line, and that's going to be good for Eagles.
T.J. Porter on a nice cutback. A little hop and a skip down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be another first down for Olathe North.
And they found some success on the ground, but anytime you're chasing points like that, it's really tough to stick with it. Seen a couple big pass plays, but just nothing consistent enough to really keep this defense on their toes.
Sarver looking deep down the field, looking for Smither. Patrick Dennis had the coverage, but he's been hobbling since the last couple of plays, but able to provide the coverage. And I think he's subbing out. Yeah, he's asked to come out of the game. And number 5 going to check out. Looks like he got dinged on that last run by T.J. Porter, but stayed out there and able to make the play in the secondary. Now they'll run it with Porter up the middle. Tackled by Jack Brown. That'll be third down. They still need about 4 yards for a Eagle first down.
For the Eagles.
Porter not going to get the first down. It'll be fourth down. Seen the Eagles, they're in 4-down territory the rest of the way, trailing big in the fourth quarter. So Sarver and the offense will line up. It'll be a fourth down and 2, probably 3. Swinging out Bruce, and he can't hang on. That's an incomplete pass, I would imagine. Or are they calling that a catch and a fumble? Doesn't matter. They didn't get the first down. Ball over on downs to Blue Valley, and they'll start the celebration as Bruce, I didn't think he caught this ball, so. And now the Blue Valley fans on the visiting side of ODAC starting to celebrate. And, yeah, frustration setting in for the Eagles as they're going to end the season at 9-2 with a conference crown under their belt.
See some of the backups coming in here for Blue Valley.
Yeah, it looks like Taft Stuvey is the quarterback. Or no, check that. That is Ford Bevins. Check that, number 16 in there, Ford Bevins. So Aiello has got the headset on, and Bevins and Aiello actually battled. And Bevins actually played some kind of split time early on as Stahowiak is getting time at running back, but then they decided to go with Aiello the rest of the way. There's Aiello with the headset on. Good ball game for him. Stahowiak meeting Mr. Gunderson there.
Still playing hard.
Oh, yeah.
See that.
Guy's a walking energy drink. He is a ball of energy. Brother was a very good linebacker. Now playing at Highland Community College. Alex.
It'll be third down and 11.
Tigers in no hurry as they continue to bleed the clock here in the fourth quarter. And Bevins gonna eat this one. Van involved in the stop. And Taylor, as they collaborate on the defensive line, as second unit trots off the field, running a little time off the clock. Now for the second year in a row, Olathe North's going to fall to a Blue Valley school. Last year was Blue Valley West knocked them out.
Year before is Blue Valley Northwest.
Yep. Blue Valley schools in the EKL, that strength of schedule argument.
Dead ball. Delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
So they'll walk off 5 yards on Blue Valley, and looks like they got a new punter in the game. Cecil Wysong, sophomore, and Cecil sends this one in the air. It's a little bit of a roll past midfield, but 23 yards, and it'll be Olathe North ball. So Blue Valley, the 6th seed, going to take on Gardner Edgerton at Gardner next Friday the 17th. We'll be at Blue Valley West High School for Mill Valley and Southwest, Blue Valley Southwest. And quarterback keeping on the read option, Sarver. Sarver a little slow to get up after that run.
Gain of 4 yards on the play. Ball taken to the 48-yard line. Second down and 6 now for the Eagles.
And now Sarver going to come off the field. It looks like they'll go to the Wildcat formation as Sarver trying to walk off the last tackle. TJ Porter gets the snap, gets around the edge, and he'll have a Eagle first down as he's down near the 34-yard line. And Porter's had an excellent career, 5'6" senior, and really put up pretty good numbers considering he missed a couple of games this year with the lower leg injury. He might be on the Simone watch list as well. Still, it's that time of the year that who wins the Simone Award for the top player in Kansas City.
Yeah, he's definitely a guy that,
late surge.
Yeah, this offense really needs, a guy like that to have a big night. They just weren't able to get that run game going tonight.
This is Blaze Adger, who's also plays some tight end for the team. He's a bigger back, but he's run the ball pretty good, 6.3 yards per carry on the season. He's a sophomore, 5'8", 180. A lot of muscle on that guy. He's the running back of the future, athletic, strong kid. As Porter breaks away down the sideline. Boy, you thought he was going to get tackled for a loss, and just number 1 in blue squirted through and got a first down. TJ Porter.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to get to those second, third levels and do things like that, make guys miss. And you got to give a lot of credit to that Blue Valley defense. It really bottled him up tonight.
So 1st and 10, spotted at the 12-yard line. Here's Blaze in action. Adger, that powerful run. Tough kid to tackle. And Blaze will have it down near the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9 yards. That's a name to remember. All the great running backs that have been at Olathe North, they say he's the next one.
Gain of 9 yards, second down and 1.
This is Porter into the end zone. Touchdown, TJ Porter. His second of the night.
I think the flag's going to be after the touchdown was scored, but
25 on the season. 22 rushing, 3 receiving. But yeah, again, Johnny mentions the flag.
Result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, personal foul, defense. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So the touchdown good for TJ. Skoma in for a PAT for Olathe North. As we wind this one down. Kick good, 42-21, Blue Valley, as we go back to the Porter touchdown run.
Porter just calls his own number from the Wildcat. So he knows what to do inside of that 5-yard line, just following those big guys in. Again, just not able to get him going early and often. And anytime you're trailing, it's really hard to stay consistent with that run game. But good to see him, get a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. We'll see if Olathe North elects to try an onside or just kick it deep. Blue Valley is probably going to put their hands team out there just in case.
That was a 7-play, 52-yard drive.
Not real sure what the holdup is here, but.
Well, they're going to be kicking short because that was a penalty on Blue Valley. So they should move the ball up to near midfield probably. So they'll move it past midfield. And this will have a short kick. Once again, there was a 15-yard penalty on Blue Valley after the touchdown. Skoma. Got an inkling for an onside kick. No, just a pooch short kick. Lonergan fields it with a fair catch inside the 15-yard line. So Blue Valley moving on to take on Gardner Edgerton. That flex bone.
Well, the good news is they've played against St. Thomas Aquinas this year, and
yeah, held them to 10 points, but lost 10-7.
That's definitely going to be an offense. They're going to be able to go back and check the film out and see what worked well for them.
But this defensive unit for Blue Valley, the real deal. They really fly around with Buchanan and Merritt and Richmond, and secondary strong. Stuvey leading that defensive line. And now the victory formation being set up by the Tigers, as they'll run their record to 7-4. Just got an update on Miller Jones. Good news there, Johnny?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's anything going to require surgery. Just, taking a little bit of a beating. And
well, that's good. Well, yeah, we saw him leave the game in the third quarter after a couple of good runs, and good to see that he's doing okay, and
hopefully able to get back and start working towards track season. He's going to be a guy that you're going to hear his name called in a couple events in the state track meet this year.
Yeah, he is a athletic and fast young man. Is trying to get another snap off, and Blue Valley going to celebrate on the road for a second straight week at an Olathe Stadium. First seaback a couple weeks ago, and now it'll be at ODAC tonight, as they've now won against 3 Olathe teams. They beat Olathe West in the first round, second round Olathe East, and now Olathe North. And now it'll be Gardner Edgerton in the state semifinals in the East bracket of the 6A state playoffs, where the 6th seed will meet the 1 seed. Hy-Vee postgame is coming your way next. And a celebration into the state semifinals and a trophy for Blue Valley. Final score 42-21. So the 6th seed gets an upset of the 2 seed Olathe North, and they move on to play Gardner Edgerton in the state semifinals. And Bethany has the winning coach for Blue Valley, Alan Terrell.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you talked about, this season earlier, how inexperienced some of these guys came in. They don't look like that team now. How have they really built up what they're doing at this moment?
Well, at this point in the season, nobody's new. We've got kids, freshmen and sophomores playing on the field, and they're not freshmen and sophomores anymore. It's just coming to practice every single day, doing what they do. They're playing like upperclassmen.
How excited is this team to play in the 6A state semifinals?
It's been a long time coming. It's been a few years, and I don't even know who we're playing yet, but I'm guessing that it'll be an unbelievable opponent and a big-time football game.
Okay. It is Gardner, Coach, and good luck. Congrats on the win.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Final score tonight, 42-21. Johnny, your final thoughts? A fast start on the road, mistakes by Olathe North, and Blue Valley able to take advantage, and they're moving on.
Yeah, I got to give a shout-out to my guy, Coach Meach. He said, his team was going to be ready to play, and they definitely were not going to be intimidated coming into this game. And him and that defensive staff really had this team playing. But, it was the, opening play that kind of set the tone with the 66-yard pass that, Blue Valley really never looked back.
Special thanks to our school ADs, Josh Price of North, Gerald Van Reen of Blue Valley. Thanks to the coaches, Coach McCartney and Coach Terrell, our producer, Joe Novacek. For Johnny Beck, Bethany Bowen, our entire Spectrum News crew, Kevin White saying so long from ODAC. Our final once again, Blue Valley moving to the state semifinals to take on Gardner Edgerton next week. As we say goodnight from Olathe and want to say a happy Veterans Day weekend from all of us at Spectrum News.